Hey guys, Megan Lynn here, Spiritual Empress. How is everybody? New people, welcome to the channel. Oop, that's right. Sorry, we're kind of playing with the lighting again because it's really like stupid lighting right now. So today I got a request. I actually got a couple of requests from you guys, so thank you. It seems like you guys are liking the Aquarius dating different zodiac sign videos. So I've already done Scorpio and Libra, so if you're interested in that, go back and watch it. Today I will be doing Aquarius with Sagittarius. So that's what we're doing today. I got a couple of requests for Aries and Cancer next, so Cancer will be a fun one. But okay, so I'll get right into it. If anybody has comments or suggestions, feel free to drop them down below. Sorry, like I said, the lighting freaking sucks. I'm driving in the sun right now. Had a really busy day today. It's the end of the month, so if any of you guys are in sales, I had a really freaking good month, actually. So anyway, let's get into Sagittarius. Y'all give me a fucking challenge. Sagittarius and Aquarius is super fun. If you guys are having fun with the Sagittarius right now, or if you're having problems with Sagittarius right now, I'll kind of get into some of the negative traits of both of them. I've talked a lot about Aquarius, so there's a lot of negative, low-level Aquariuses out there. So just watch those old videos. But as far as Sagittarius and Aquarius go in a relationship or a friendship, that's one of the more compatible partnerships. I'll tell you why, and then I'll tell you why it may not work. So Sagittarius and Aquarius are both super independent, like very independent and very fun-loving. Aquarius is almost a little bit of a grounding force. They're going to be the little bit more stubborn one in the relationship for the most part, you'd think. Sagittarius actually has two sides to them. So there is I call it the really chill, laid-back Sagittarius. They're a lot of fun. From my experience, they're very sweet. I started sort of dating one, and he was just super sweet. I'm kind of like bummed that I let that one go. But he would cook me dinner, and he'd order fun things and for us to do, and he was very spontaneous. So there's a chill side of Sagittarius, and that's gonna be towards the end of November, December. The middle of December to late December, I call the spazzy Sagittarius. So those are the ones that typically are more opinionated. They talk really fast. They talk a lot. They're a little bit more know-it-all-y, but they're still a lot of fun. They have really good comebacks. They get to know a lot of people by networking. But those are kind of the two sides of Sagittarius. I have experience with both. A lot of my friends are the opinionated kind. The kind that I almost dated was more on the lax side. What Sagittarius will tend to do is they'll run their motor a lot of the times till they fucking burn out, and then when they're older, they're just really mellow. So even if they have that side to them, usually they'll burn it out. Sorry, people suck at driving right now, so if I'm distracted, that's why. People suck. So anyway, Aquarius and Sagittarius together, again, they're going to be very spontaneous. They're going to have a lot of fun. They're going to want to do a lot of activities together. Now, the thing with Aquarius and Sagittarius is they're very respectful of each other's independence. They also go to the beat of their own drum. So they have tons of friends. They always have something they could be doing. They may have a lot of side projects, side hustles. Sagittarius is huge on side hustles. Aquarius can be too, but Sagittarius is kind of always going. They don't really know how to settle down, and Aquarius can kind of settle them down, so that's where they're really compatible. But Aquarius can also fuel them. So again, air signs feed fire signs. Sag being the fire sign. But what I find the issue you may come into with an Aquarius Sagittarius union would be, I don't know, it's a compliment, and then it's also it could be detrimental to the relationship. Because I was talking to my friend about this, right? He's a Sag, he's the more opinionated type, right? He's super opinionated, and I'm more the diffuser, but we're still a lot of fun together, whatever. about it, and he goes, you know, Megan, I was on this date, and, you know, I'm talking to this girl, and, you know, it made me think of you, because she's like, well, you know, you have all these things going on, because he's got, like, regular work, then a side business, then another business he's helping for. And I can relate, because, like, I have work and my side business, and then, like, my side hobbies I need to keep me grounded, and I'm not willing to give those up easily. So a Sagittarius is not either. It takes somebody very, very special for us to be willing to give up some of our time and some of our hobbies and the things that we like to do for. So again, he was on this date, and he goes, Megan, you know, I'm sitting across from her, and she asked me this question, you know, well, you know, I just don't see how you're gonna have, like, a lot of time for a relationship. Like, you know, how are you gonna have time for us? And then I looked at him. We both kind of looked at each other and smiled, and I said, good question. And he said, right. So again, with an Aquarius and Sagittarius, that independence is very, very, very strong in their blood. And they also have a lot of side projects that you have to be able to allow them to do. So if you are an Aquarius dating a Sagittarius, I suggest that if you don't have a lot of hobbies, you fucking get some. Or if you don't have a lot of friends, get some. Because the really cool thing about it, though, is they're very, very chill. Because Sagittarius has their own, like, circle of friends, as Aquarius does. So if you want to have a guy's night out or a girl's night out, an Aquarius and a Sagittarius will get that. You guys can meet up later or not. I can say, like, mine would hit me up and ask if I wanted to hang out, and then if I said no, he'd be like, okay, cool. I'd say, no, I'm gonna hang out with my friends today or whatever, and he'd be like, okay, cool, I'll hang out with my friends then. And that was pretty much it. So no arguing. And I think there was only, like, one time he remotely irritated me, and they don't get angry. Like, some of them do get angry, but, like, they don't get angry more than, like, they're kind of childlike. Like, when somebody's disappointed in them, they, like, really can't handle it. So he tried being, like, upset or frustrated for a second, but then he was like, hey, you're, like, seriously not gonna, like, stay mad at me, like, the rest of the night, right? And I was just like, no, like, it's cool, like, forget it. Like, I'm honestly, like, air signs are perfect for that, because we hate fighting. We can be very stubborn, but we don't like to fight. We don't like conflict. So as far as the Sagittarius, what else can be problems? Kind of inconsistencies. Sagittarius is a little bit airy in the way that they almost have, like, ADD. They almost have an ADD kind of complex, to where they're like, you know, they're doing one thing, and then they, you know, have to go do this other thing, and then, oh, look, a sparkly over here, and oh, look, this over here. So they can be a little bit ADD. So you have to kind of ground them a little bit and keep them on track. But a Sagittarius, typically, they go. That'll kind of motivate an Aquarius to go. They're very adventurous. They love to travel. That's what I like about Sagittarius. It's a very curious creatures, too. And Aquarius is super, super curious. Like, we want to know everything. If we don't know it, we look it up. It bothers us to not know things. Sagittarius is also what they have in common, too. They actually read a lot. A lot of people don't know that. Sagittarius is like to read. They like to research things. They like to find out new things. So they're actually very inquisitive too. But the trying new things is huge. They also like toys. Not sexual ones. Like, they actually like toys, as in, like, they like their big boy toys. Like, they like having things to do. The newest iPhone. You know, maybe they like cars or something like that. They like having all the newest things. So they're also willing to work hard for them. I can say with the women, and I'm going to be straight up here just because this is my experience, and I've worked with a lot of different kinds of people, and every Sagittarius woman that I've ever met has the biggest heart and wants normalcy, and wants the picket fence, and wants the life, and they put off that they don't, and that they're fine, and that they're independent, and then on the inside they're actually mush. And I can say that also the Sagittarius women, except for one of my friends, every single Sagittarius woman I've ever met is a complete wreck. So that's just my take on it, and I'm not saying that like everybody has different placements. I'm just saying every single one that is very like emotionally erratic, bounces from guy to guy, falls in love easily. The guy is not so much. The ones like more in later December are a lot more independent than the ones in the ones closer to Scorpio. Those ones want to be a lot more grounded and kept, if you will. So that's kind of my thoughts on Aquarius and Sagittarius. It's actually a really good match too. I like it. The only thing that you could run into is if you guys do get more involved and you want a commitment, that might be a problem if you want it too soon, because Sagittarius, you got to be kind of willing to wait. For the most part. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Aquarius and Sagittarius in a relationship. That's a good one. Like I said, give me a fucking challenge because you guys are giving me matches that like work really well together. So but yeah, I love you guys. Like, we're almost to 900 still. We just need like 3 more. Very cool. I'm gonna do Aquarius reading, and then like I said, I got a couple more requests. So if you guys have more requests, and it doesn't have to just be Aquarius sign, this is just predominantly like an Aquarius channel. If you guys want to hear more about any signs together, which I think most Aquariuses just come here, but if you guys want to hear about any kinds of signs, just drop a comment. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Email me wmegan939@gmail.com if you have specific questions. I do check my email daily. I get notifications. So, all right, guys, I love you, and we'll talk soon. Bye.